Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your girl AdriennaDC. Tonight's video is going to be a quick, easy reach summer fragrance lineup. I have about 11 fragrances that I think are absolutely beautiful scents, but they're so uncomplicated, very refreshing. Whether they're fruity, citrusy, airy, powdery, or whatever, these fragrances are very easy for, quite easy to wear. They're very versatile. I would say the majority of these scents can be worn all year round, but these are fragrances that if you're on the go, you don't know what to wear, grab them for one of these scents. These would be some beautiful selections to wear, especially, on a day-to-day basis during the summer season. So if you guys are interested in seeing my top 10 or 11 easy reach summer fragrances, then by all means, keep on watching. If you guys are new here, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Make sure to hit that notification bell so that way you will be notified every single time I upload. And for those of you who are my returning subscribers, thank you guys for supporting me. I truly appreciate your support. So the first fragrance that is an absolute beauty and definitely a very easy to reach for type of scent is Marc Jacobs Perfect Intense. This is a really sweet, fruity, almondy, white floral, vanilla smelling fragrance, okay? Something about this fragrance is just really alluring, okay? There is just a nutty, almondy vibe in the heart of this perfume. I know there is some narcissus and some jasmine in the opening, but there's something really fruity, very alluring, very warm, very pretty. And it's just a very it's a beautiful scent to smell over and over and over again, in my opinion. It's a very uncomplicated fragrance, very refreshing and pretty at that. And this for me is just a very easy reach, a easy wear type of fragrance. This is a perfume, you're in a rush, you're in a hurry, and you just want to grab something. This is the one that I would pull for and just dose yourself with it. And this is an absolutely beautiful selection, especially for the summertime, but it can most definitely be worn all year round. So for me, Marc Jacobs Perfect Intense is a really beautiful, uncomplicated fragrance that is definitely easy to pull for during the summer season. So this is Marc Jacobs Perfect Intense. Another scrumptious smelling easy reach summer fragrance is Aloe Rose by MFK, you guys. I have been in love with this fragrance from since the very first day I smelt it. This is a very exquisite, citrusy, fruity, rose, magnolia, and violet smelling fragrance. In the opening, there's some Calabrian bergamot that makes the fragrance smell very sharp and citrusy. So the fragrance opens up like a crisp green, freshly cut rose, you guys, and it is an absolute pleasure. It smells clean. Oh my god. And this is an ode to rose, because there is some May rose. There's quite a lot of rose in the heart. This fragrance is all about rose, as you guys know, but it's something about the way the roses are done. It's citrusy, it's clean, it's pretty, it's fresh, it's alluring. It just smells so good to me. It smells I wouldn't say it smells youthful, but it just smells so it's very pretty and a little bit playful, in my opinion, still keeping it sophisticated, but it is an absolutely refreshing fragrance to pull for. During the first 2 hours of wearing this fragrance, you get decent projection, and you can actually get compliments with this fragrance. I have gotten compliments. I know a lot of people complain about the longevity on this one, but this is just a really beautiful, refreshing fragrance with rose done in the best way possible. And on a day-to-day basis during the summer, when it's blazing hot, you want something like this that's light and airy and refreshing, and just an easy go-to type of fragrance to pull for. And in my opinion, this would make a beautiful fragrance to just grab and go on a daily basis during the summer. So this is Aloe Rose by MFK. Next up, we have Oud Rosewood by Maison Christian Dior. This is my baby, you guys. This is a little bit spicy, rose, woody smelling fragrance, okay? It opens up quite airy, very refreshing. You get those woody touches in here, so mixing with the oud, obviously. But the oud is quite subtle, it's airy, it's refreshing. It's a really bright smelling fragrance, okay? It dries on quite powdery, all right? And of course, you get those citrusy elements in the perfume that just makes it feel like a very casual, laid back scent, you guys. I am in love with this perfume. This is a very easy type of scent to wear, you know, out of all of the, you know, Maison Christian Dior. Well, then again, Maison Christian Dior tends to make very easy and uncomplicated scents that you can pull for all year round. And this is one of them. But this has a nice, relaxed, expensive tone, like a crisp white t-shirt or a crisp white button-down shirt type of vibe. That's the vibe that I get from this fragrance. It has a notes of raspberry and quince in the opening. In the middle, we get some sandalwood, animal notes, and base, oud, and palo santo rosewood. Obviously, there's more notes in here, so, but it's very much a very uncomplicated, easy to wear, very sophisticated smelling, expensive fragrance. You guys, I know it's a bit hefty on the price tag, but the tone of the fragrance is very laid back and very relaxing. So this is a perfume that's a very easy reach. You can pull for it on a day-to-day basis, you know, or whatever, you know, and to me, you can still kind of make an impact with it, even though it's a very laid back scent. And of course, with the oud is not too strong, it's not too crazy, and of course you can most definitely wear this fragrance in the high heat. So for me, this is a beautiful fragrance to pull for on a daily basis when you don't know what to wear. But if you're going to a party, especially if you're going to a party or something like that, and you want something that's not going to be too offensive, not too strong, but still be present, Oud Rosewood is that fragrance. So this is Oud Rosewood by Maison Christian Dior. Next, we have La Rose by Parfums de Marly, you guys. And this is just a really a citrusy, fruity, tropical, a very aquatic, fresh rose scent, quite powdery, and there is a generous dose of muskiness in this perfume. This is a beautiful fragrance to pull for, especially, you know, on those days when it's even, you can wear it in a high heat, but especially on those days when it's not that hot, it's nice and cool, and you're probably going for brunch or something like that, and you want something that's very much uncomplicated and easy to pull for. This is that fragrance, you guys, and the longevity on this one is quite decent. The projection is quite moderate as well. Let me just give you guys the notes right quick just to remind. Top notes, you have lychee, pear, and bergamot. Middle notes, you have your Turkish rose, peonies, water notes, and floral notes. The base, you have some white musk, woody notes, Haitian vetiver. Even the note structure of this fragrance is alluring, you guys. This is just a very bright, refreshing, airy, lychee, fruity rose smelling fragrance. You definitely get the aquatic touches in here, so it's quite has like a watery feel to it. A very refreshing, dewy, right? A very light, refreshing, invigorating, dewy feel to it. Very soft, very subtle, and very pretty and very elegant, you guys. You guys know I am not a big lover of Delina. I'm not a big lover of Parfums de Marly. But this one here, I really like, you guys. I love pulling for this fragrance during, you know, the spring and summer months. This fragrance, of course, would wear beautifully in the high heat, as well as, you know, in the cooler days as well. But to me, this is my idea of a very easy reach type of summer fragrance that you can just splash and go and still make an impact. So this is La Rose by Parfums de Marly. Next up, we have Idole by Lancome. This is such a pretty smelling fragrance, you guys. This is a citrusy, fruity, spritzy, pear rose fragrance with the essence of vanilla and musk. There's some white florals in the heart. You get the pear in the bergamot in the opening because it opens up very refreshing, very bright and airy, okay, with a generous dose of sweetness, okay. You get those fruity elements and it's sweet, it's pretty, it's bright, it's citrusy, and then it goes into the musk. You get a bit of the white florals in the heart, and then it goes into those musky touches in the base. This is a very beautiful fragrance that projects like crazy, okay? When you spray this fragrance, it literally scents up the whole room, especially in the high heat. I took home a travel size of this fragrance with me, you know, during the summer, and I was on a boat and I sprayed that fragrance and it just light up the whole room. It smelled like a boutique inside of the boat, you guys. This has a really beautiful, you know, note structure, a scent profile. It smells really pretty, very exciting to wear. I would say this fragrance is quite playful and can be worn, you know, if you're going out, you know, going to parties, brunch, lunch, or whatever the case is. This is a very easy reach. It's uncomplicated, but it's a little bit more still, in my opinion. It's a very playful fragrance that you can wear at quite a, a lot of different events or outings or whatever. But I just think it's one of those fragrances. It's the ideal, last minute fragrance to throw on if you don't know what to wear. This fragrance here, pulling for this perfume, you will not regret it. You just can't go wrong. That's how I feel about it. It just smells so pretty and so clean, and it definitely makes an impact. It definitely makes a statement. So I think this is a really beautiful, easy reach type of fragrance that is so much more, you guys. So this is Idol by Lancome. Next up, we have Coconut Fizz by Aqua Allegoria. And this fragrance was once, or it used to be, a cult favorite. It probably still is, but people aren't really talking about it much. Either way, I used to reserve this fragrance to wear during the summertime only. And a couple months ago, I sprayed this fragrance. I was just, I took a shower and I wanted something different to wear. And I just sprayed this fragrance on me, and it was just such a pleasure. It was such a beautiful scent. I think I wore it during the springtime. It was just such a beautiful scent to pull for. This fragrance doesn't only have to be worn on beachy days. I mean, on summer days, when you want to go to the beach or whatever. But you can just pull for this fragrance on a day-to-day basis and douse yourself. What I love about it is the coconut scent in here. So this has in coconut nectar, and it definitely smells like that. You get a really citrusy coconut water feel to this fragrance, slight florally elements, but you get like the richness from the coconut water in this fragrance that lingers on the skin. So when you spray it, that's what you get, and it just comes off really, really pretty. Okay, there is some freesia in the heart of this perfume, so there is some sweetness to this perfume. Okay, but you mostly get it, with the coconut. You mostly get like a coconut vibe, like a coconut jelly vibe, in my opinion. That's what it is. Has like a coconut jelly vibe, and it has water fruit in it, whatever that is. And that watery vibe, it just gives off a really nice, refreshing, smell to the perfume. Simplistic as this fragrance is, it is a really beautiful fragrance to wear, you guys. It's a really beautiful summer perfume that it just will never go old for me. I just love the way it smells, and I like that it's a nice refreshing scent that it smells clean, smells coconutty, it smells tropical. You could just like splash and go, on a daily basis. Like if you're running errands, or you're going to the shop, or you're going to the supermarket, whatever the case is, or even more than that, you can easily pull for this perfume and make a statement, because this is an absolutely beautiful scent, you guys. So this is Coconut Fizz from Berlin's Aqua Allegoria line. So this fragrance is another coconut scent, but this one is just a lot more sexier, much more appealing and everything. And I'm talking about La Neutral Nude. This is a citrusy, fruity, creamy coconut vanilla fragrance. Okay, there's a lot more citrus than there is creaminess and vanilla, but then in the end, a beautiful, sweet, fruity vanilla essence, and that's what you're left with in a dry down. This is such a scrumptious smelling perfume. It's a scrumptious smelling fragrance, but I do believe that it's a scent that, you can pull for on a day-to-day basis. An easy reach fragrance, a statement maker, of course, compliment getter, but it's such a beautiful scent. It projects like crazy, and it's really sweet. It kind of heats up on the skin as well during the summer, so it just has a decent punch to it. But this perfume is an uncomplicated, easy reach type of scent that you can pull for to go somewhere casual, whatever else you're doing, on a daily basis, pulling for this perfume during the summertime. It just makes you summer ready, compliment ready. You smell pretty, you smell good, you smell like a tropical vacation. You just feel really nice, because this perfume is a happy smelling fragrance that kind of uplifts your mood. So I think it's a beautiful, easy reach fragrance, and much more to pull for, on those summer days. But yeah, my La Neutral Nude is just such a scrumptious smelling fragrance. Next up, we have Rogue by Rihanna, and this is just a really pretty fragrance, you guys. This is a soft, sweet, fruity, musky, powdery fragrance with a slight presence of a leathery, note in here. So mixing with some patchouli and slight woody elements, in my opinion. Very pretty, very mild. It smells sweet. It smells like a special. I don't know how to describe it. It smells like a special. If you guys know, us Caribbean people know. It smells like a sucker. Yeah, it's a special for us, a Freako or whatever. That's what it smells like. a really nice, sweet, refreshing fragrance that you can pull for on a daily basis. Again, this is a perfume that initially I kind of resolved to wear during the summertime. And you know, guys, I don't have a lot of celebrity fragrances in my collection. Rihanna is the only one that was lucky enough to linger or last, okay? But this fragrance is such a beautiful perfume to pull for on a regular basis, not just during the summertime, but during the year. So this is a scent that I actually spritz myself with, you know, throughout the year. And I thoroughly enjoy wearing this fragrance. The projection is quite decent. As a matter of fact, when I wore it, my partner was like, "What are you wearing? Because that smells really, really nice." The projection on this one is quite decent. It lingers on you, and this fragrance just wears really, really pretty, you guys. It's a very uncomplicated fragrance, but it's a very impressive one. It just smells really sweet, really fruity, powdery, you know, and it lingers on the skin. So it just smells like a really pretty girl scent. It smells like you just took a bath and you powder yourself down. You know, back in the day, how you used to take a bath, powder yourself down, put on a white t-shirt and your silk, you know, bonnet, and you know, your puffy little slippers, the forest slippers and stuff like that. This just puts you in the mood of that kind of vibe, you guys. So for me, this is a really beautiful scent that can be pulled on a daily basis during the summer season. As a matter of fact, all year round. So this is Rogue by Rihanna. Next up, we have Imani Vasek Heart's Desire. This is a fragrance that I was actually sent by a brand. It's from a brand in London. Now, I don't hear much people talking about this perfume, but this is a crisp, citrusy green, jasmine, and bergamot smelling fragrance, okay? It has in some tuberose as well, but this is a citrusy green, crisp fragrance that's all about jasmine, okay? It's warm, it's shampooy, it smells clean, okay? And of course, it has those really crisp, it has a really crisp feel to it. Just like you look at this bottle and how crisp and clean and clear the bottle looks, this is the scent profile of this perfume. Beautiful fragrance, definitely has some white floral elements in the heart. Yeah, beautiful jasmine scent. This is a really beautiful fragrance that you can pull for all year round, but during those summer days when you want something that's uncomplicated, easy to wear, just casual, you know, maybe if you're not even going anywhere, you just want to take a shower and douse yourself down, this is the vibe that I get from this fragrance. Or you want to wear to like a tea party or something like that, this is an absolutely beautiful smelling fragrance. It's a pity that a lot of people aren't really like, you know, exploring this scent, but it just smells so beautiful, you guys. It's a beautiful jasmine fragrance with some citrusy green elements. Very refreshing, very easy to wear up during those summer days. Next up, we have Mistio Blooming Bouquet. You guys, this is an oldie but a goodie. This is a fragrance that I have not worn in ages, you guys. But this is a fresh, fruity, floral, white musk, peony smelling fragrance. It smells like a bouquet of flowers. It smells like a bouquet of flowers mixing with some fruity elements, all right? And the notes are Sicilian mandarin. In the middle, you have some pink peonies, damask rose, apricot, and peach. And the base, you have some white musk. A beautiful, soft, mellow, fruity, floral fragrance with the essence of rose. You get the apricot and the peach in here. So it's soft, it's mellow, it's pretty. This is a beautiful bedtime fragrance. It's a beautiful perfume that you can just pull for on a daily basis. Douse yourself with. I kind of have gotten like, I kind of forgot about this fragrance a little bit because, you know, after you gather so many fragrances, like, you know, you tend to like leave out or forget certain ones. This was one of the first fragrances that I, you know, added to my perfume collection, and I was in love. I was over the moon. I have the whole Mistio range, so you guys know. But this is a very beautiful, this is a very uncomplicated, beautiful smelling fragrance. This is one of those fragrances that you can just douse yourself with fresh out the shower. I want to say it gives me similar vibes to the Aloe Rose from MFK. Fresh out the shower, this is the fragrance that you just douse yourself with. It's really pretty. It smells very like watery. Of course, it has like a very like aquatic vibe to it. So it smells very refreshing, you guys. A very light, very pretty, beautiful perfume to pull for, especially in, you know, on those really hot and humid days. This is a perfume that you can just bask in and just like go all the way in and douse yourself with. So Mistio Blooming Bouquet, I had to bring this baby out because this is definitely an easy reach type of scent. And last but by no means least, we have the ever so popular Prada La Femme, which I have a love-hate relationship with. But during the summer months, this fragrance almost comes alive. It's really weird, okay? This is A very sophisticated white floral fragrance, okay, that a very white floral fragrance that smells very clean and soapy. It smells like it smells like crisp white linen, in my opinion. Crisp white linen clothing. This is the type of scent. Prada La Femme smells like crisp white linen. I don't mean linen like laundry. I mean like your clothing. You know, somebody wearing like all white linen outfit. This is the vibe that I get, obviously. This is the vibe that I get from Prada La Femme, all right? The notes, like and bergamot and some carrot seeds. In the middle, you get frangipani, tuberose, ylang ylang, iris, and spices. In the base, you have your beeswax, vanilla, and whatever. And for me, you get your frangipani and your tuberose and your ylang ylang. And that's the star of the show in this perfume. A very soapy, clean, white floral vibe to it, in my opinion. White florals mixed with some yellow florals as well. That's just the vibe that I get from this perfume. Very florally, very clean, very pretty, sophisticated, uncomplicated fragrance that I would definitely just spray, you know, I would definitely, you know, pull for on a daily basis. For me, this is not a perfume that I pull for all the time. If you guys know, you know. This is a fragrance, again, that I have somewhat of a love-hate relationship with. But during the summer, somehow, this fragrance like really shines. It really stands out on the skin. It heats up and you get a lot more of those yellow florals, the frangipani, and it just comes off really pretty. I'm not gonna lie. This is a really pretty fragrance to put for during the summer months, you guys. So Prada La Femme, this is another one of those easy reach summer fragrances you can just grab and go with, you know, when you're running errands or going out, doing something casual during those summer days and weeks. So there you have it, you guys. These are my top 11 easy reach summer fragrances. I think these are some really scrumptious selections, you guys. I love every single one of them, and even though these are like easy reach fragrances, they're very like impressive scents in my opinion. So if you guys enjoy these selections, please give me a very big thumbs up. If you guys are new here, please don't leave without hitting that subscribe button. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that way you will be notified every single time I upload. For those of you who are my returning subscribers, thank you guys for supporting me. I truly appreciate the love and the support. Until next time, see you guys in my very next video. Bye.